life in your 20s is such an interesting time because you have to be able to find the midpoint between having fun but simultaneously like working, bro. And one doesn't really work if you don't have the other. Or from my life and just experiences, it's like if all you do is one and you don't do the other, you're going to be pretty miserable, right? Because if all you do is have fun, like there's nothing to gain from just having fun. Because when you're having fun, like if you think about it realistically, bro, you're not getting better, you're not really learning anything, and you're not making money. A lot of the times when you have fun, you're doing the exact opposite of that, right? It's almost like you're unfocused, you're spending money, you're distracted, right? And then on the other side, if all you do is work, then it's like, what the fuck is the point of all of it, right? Because you might be getting better, you're gonna be getting ahead of everybody, and you might be making money. But it's like if you're not having any kind of fun, it's like, what's the point? If you're not uh, essentially, as they say, reaping the fruits of your labor, it's not the most enjoyable. And I've done both. Before I really started to lock in, all I was doing was having fun like 4.5 years ago, bro. I was always chasing the next party, the next girl, just distracting myself, video games, eating bad all the time. Like all I was doing was just enjoying myself, having fun. But because of that, that also led to the lowest point in my life. And in that, it's like, yeah, I was never learning. I was only spending all of that. Like we would go, I remember this, bro. I would work. Like this sounds crazy when I think about how I used to think, but I would work for 2 weeks, right? And you get paid every 2 weeks on the Friday, and then we would go to the club on like a Friday night or Saturday night after we got paid and blow, like I'm talking like 30-40% of my paycheck. And likewise with the people I was with, like we really did have fun and enjoyed ourselves. We always got a table at the club. Like dude, it was really rare for us to go to a bar, go to a club and just kind of have like a general ticket. Like no, whenever we went to party, like we partied hard, bro. We would get a table, exclusive table, we get bottles, like spend like $1,000 in the night. Like it's kind of just how I always moved in a way from a very young age. It was like, dude, I want the best experiences. I want to have like the best things. And if I can't do that, I just like, what's the fucking point otherwise? Like, that's how I always thought about things. And then it got to a point where, you do that after so long and all you do is hit rock bottom, bro. And then there were also times where at the club I'm like, fuck, why can't I get like the more expensive table? Why can't I get like the more expensive, like the most expensive bottle they have here? And that was just in the way of thinking like, damn, I need to get better, right? But then in a way, even though we had a table, we had bottles, it was still fine for the time being. And with that, it was like, okay, like you do this every day of the week, not party, but like distract yourself every day of the week. Yeah, I'm just going to work, not really saving any money at some points. It's like, where does that lead? It's almost like you're going down the exact path that you deserve to go down. And that's what it was for me. Doing this for so long led me down like a crazy path, bro, where I was just in college, I was working, partying, getting with the girls, playing the video games, not going to the gym at all because I stopped playing soccer at that point, even though I played all my life until I really graduated high school. And you just get to a point again where if all you're doing is having fun, like I was, dude, it's almost like you get put in a position where you're forced to change. It's like life happens to you. It's not like, oh, I wanted to change. No, no, no. I had to change. Doing this for so long, it put me in a position of like, I can't take it anymore. This is bullshit. Like I would look in the mirror, ashamed of myself, of like the kind of body I had. I was like, bro, I was in shape all my life pretty much. I was skinny, but I had some muscle because I played soccer. Or I wouldn't say I had muscle, but I was skinny, so it looked like I had muscle. And then I just went to eating like garbage for 2 years, and all this stuff happened because all I was doing was having fun, right? So I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. And a couple other things, like my mom still has to go to work, bro, and I'm over here just fucking around, basically, all that stuff, right? And then what happened after that is I swung so far to the other side that it wasn't good either. I essentially went ghost for like 3 years. After it was like, okay, I'm going from only having fun to only locking in. And that wasn't the best either, bro. When I went under for 3 years, I didn't talk to no one, nobody, bro. Like even family members. Like the only people I talked to like were my mom and dad because they obviously I was living with them and my brother and my sister a little bit. But I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't go anywhere. On top of that, we had COVID going on, so you at some points like you couldn't even go anywhere if you wanted to just because everything was closed, even the gym. So what I started doing was like 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups at home. Like I'm talking full on ghost, bro. And it was pretty bad because I didn't talk to any girls. Now there were benefits to it because when I did this, I was fucking progressing, bro. I was grinding. I was getting ahead, which felt really, really good. Like the way this all started is I did a 90-day blitz where I pretty much was just locked in like that for 3 months, 90 days. And then the reason it ended up being like 3 years is because I was like, dude, holy shit. I feel better than ever. I'm knocking down my days. Why don't I just do this every single day and adapt this mindset moving forward? And so that's what happened. But the problem with that, guys, is you do that for so long and you just start to question a lot of things like, dude, why am I doing all of this? I have essentially almost like nobody to celebrate with. You don't have boys anymore. And it's just like it kind of slaps you in the face. It's like if all you do is grind, it's almost like you're missing this entire other part of life. And that's kind of the point of everything. It's like to hang out with the boys, to enjoy the fruits of your labor, enjoy the reason we grind, right? Yes, get ahead, but you still need to be able to have a little bit of fun. And that's a big problem I've had for a long time, up until like 4 years even in, and even to this day sometimes it's a little hard because you get this sense of guilt almost when all you're used to is working and all you're used to is grinding and not hanging out with anybody. On the Saturday nights you're by yourself and you're questioning, what am I doing? You don't even talk to the girls because you're like, I can't, like I'm too focused. That's just gonna distract me. And then there comes a point where you do start to have a little fun. You maybe do go out, hang out, maybe you do start talking to a girl or have some girls come over, and then it's like, what am I doing? Like, am I getting knocked off? Is God testing me right now as to like if I'm still worthy, if I still deserve the things I have achieved, all this kind of stuff. And so that's why I'm making this video, boys. In my experiences of having both periods of my life in my 20s, and even I would say late teens. Like for me, it started at 17, 18. It's like I've been on the side of only having fun, and it's fucked. It gets you nowhere. It really gets you to like a really low point in your life, and I think a lot of you guys can probably understand that because I don't think otherwise you'd be watching this kind of video where you're maybe in a dark place right now or whatever, right? It's because you're maybe not working as much as you need to and all you're doing is having fun. Where you are currently at is based off of all the past decisions you have made. You deserve to be where you're at, right? And then the other side, where all I fucking did was work and not hang out to nobody, not talk to nobody, go to the gym for hours and hours a day, box, work, again, just only focused shit. And I can confidently tell you that the best kind of life you can live in your 20s, bro, is having a mixture of both, is really finding that midpoint of like, okay, bro, as long as I get my work done and I keep on knocking shit down and I'm not putting having fun above the work, you can do both. You can have fun, bro. You deserve to have fun. It's, like in a way, as I was mentioning to you guys, it's kind of like sometimes the guilt comes out of like, dude, I don't deserve to have fun. And I've had to tell myself so many times, like it's okay, bro. You deserve to have fun. Like I can't even explain this. It's just like getting in the mind of like, all right, bro, you deserve this. You don't have to be locked in 120% of the time because I'm telling you, dude, there's also been times in my journey where if you don't shut off properly, and I'll make another video on this, where if you're having fun but all you're focused on is thinking that you need to be working and having shit on your mind that you didn't get done, then you're not even really having fun. Right? And so it's like you might as well go work. And it's the other way around as well for that. It's like if you're working but like the thing on your mind is to have fun and go do this thing, it's like now you're not even getting good work done. And that's why it's so important for you to find that midpoint and differentiate the two and have that off switch where like, okay, I can go have fun, but if I go have fun, I'm gonna have fun. I can work, but when I work, I'm gonna fucking work, and that's it. And so it's always served me best to understand that as long as I get my work done, as long as I know things that are at the top of the list, at the top of priority, are getting knocked down, like I can go have fun tonight, right? But it wasn't until like years of essentially kind of going ghost did I then adapt that mindset, bro. And with that too, it's like maybe it's not the most healthy, bro. I probably would even recommend for you guys to like, you can carry that balance throughout your entire journey. It's like you don't really have to go ghost for 3 years long. Like I think it will help you if you did do this early on in your journey. Maybe even if you're not in your 20s, bro, if you're in your teens or maybe you're in your 30s, it's like I think having that period in my life where it was like, okay, nothing else matters, nothing else, like I don't care about anything except for getting better in all realms of life, helped me significantly, mentally, physically, financially, like in every aspect. And it's like, I don't know if I would be in the position I am, if I would have developed to this point in life, in time that I have gotten to, if I didn't have like those 3 years where I didn't care about anything else. Like I'm talking no girls, again, girls that I could have seen myself with where I was like, no, I can't talk to you right now. Like this is more important. And not even exploring that option, not even trying it. It's like I don't know if I would have done the 50-50 back then, if I would maybe be further by now or less behind. I think I would be less behind, or sorry, I think I would be more behind because there's something about like me just thinking about the grind where it was not the again not the best time where it's not the most healthy, but bro, it was like fucking grind time. Like I remember every single moment like it was yesterday where you're just locked in. I'm talking work, work again after work, more work in the gym, eat, sleep, fucking repeat. And it was beautiful. It was fucking beautiful, and that's why I still carry that to this day. It's just a little bit different now that I've gotten to a certain point, that I've gotten a little older. It's like I do need to remember to enjoy life just a little bit, not too much to the point where I'm justifying, okay, I can wake up in the morning and fuck around. Like, no, 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 that's not what I'm saying, gentlemen. What I'm saying is you have to prioritize your things. Like for myself, I don't have fun until essentially I've deserved it, right? Like I always, like I said at the beginning of this video, it was like, okay, you deserve to have this fun because everything else I've gotten done in the morning or in the afternoon before I'm just gonna go fuck around. Like that's the best way for me to put it. It's not like I'm putting fun at the beginning of the day and then work after. No, I don't do that. So that's my level of thinking. You can definitely do both, boys. You just have to realize that as long as the work's getting done, bro, fuck it. Go enjoy life. But if the work's not getting done, nah, 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 nah. That shit's not gonna slide. Okay? You gotta think about if I don't work today, it's just another day has passed where I have not gotten better. Another day has passed that is now wasted. Another day has passed where somebody is outworking me. It's literally how I always thought about things. So, boys, with that being said, hopefully you took something valuable from this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.